Hi everyone, it's me Laura, welcome to my channel. I think we're missing something for this though. Ta-da! It's not a Disney video without Disney ears on. Great excuse to wear them, isn't it? So yeah, this is clearly a Disney video. That's because if you are watching this when this is uploaded, I am travelling to Disneyland Paris. Woo! So excited. I'm going to be going with my mum. So it's just me and my mum. We've not done that before. We're always been with my sister or friends or Greg or my husband. So yeah, it'll be really nice, just the two of us. We were meant to do like a trip, just the me and her. We looked at going to Florida before. She wanted to go before she was too old. And I says, you know, I'll happily go. Me and my husband didn't know when we would maybe get the chance to go with how our son is. So me and mum were looking at going, then COVID hit, so that went out the window. And then when things were getting better with COVID, surprised and booked a Disneyland Paris trip with for me and my mum. I actually put a video on how I surprised my mum on my channel, so if you'd like to see that, go check out. It was really cool. I got a big Disney balloon and got a scratch card and made a little video and things. And even got Cinderella, her favourite princess, to even say that she was excited to see my mum. Again, unfortunately, COVID came back again, travel restrictions were back, so we never managed to get on that trip. I took my little boy earlier this year. My mum was obviously quite like, oh, I would really like to see the 30th. I was like, you don't need to give me an excuse to go to Disney, I will go with you. So we were looking at dates, and it was like, I've been lucky enough to go to Disney for my birthday before. We went 5 years ago for my 25th. It was me, my mum and my sister and Gregor. But we're actually going to be going for my 30th. Which is really special. I'm going to do a quick rundown of our trip. Obviously stay tuned for videos and things. Leave on Tuesday the 12th, 11th of September, 12th of September, midday. We're flying from Inverness to Gatwick, Gatwick out to Charles de Gaulle, flying with British Airways this time. The first time I've flown with British Airways was over to Florida. So yeah, we'll see what that's like. We're getting a private taxi transfer company that we've used several times to a hotel in Val d'Europe area. It's a new hotel, quite motel-y looking, budget friendly. I think it's also classed as a hostel, so you can get rooms where you can get quite a few people in it, which is obviously cuts the cost a lot down. But we do have a room that's just for 2 people. And that's called Eclo, so I'll try to show you as much of that as I can. And then Wednesday morning we take our stuff and we go and check into the Sequoia Lodge and basically get a full day at Disney that way. So we've not got 2 half days, so we got a full day, and then we're there Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday the 17th is actually my birthday, but we've got kind of most of the day in Disney, and then fortunately have to get the flight back home. So yeah, really looking forward to it. And also, did I say we were going to check in at the Sequoia Lodge, and this time we're actually going to be in the Golden Forest, which is like that club that they do for Sequoia Lodge. So that's going to be really exciting to see. And again, is it going to be like nice to see if it's worth the money, all the kind of perks you get with it. Yeah, it'll be interesting, and obviously I'll try and give as much information as I can. But anyway, let's get into kind of the things that I'll be taking with me, and it might help you if you've a first time going to Disney, maybe an idea of things to take, and maybe if you've been before, but it just gives you, oh, that's a good idea, things. Yeah, so let's get to it. Got like, I would say a medium case. Like if you were to get like the cases that stack into one another, this is like the middle one. So you could actually have a lot bigger with British Airways, as long as, I can't remember the exact size that the biggest you can have it, but as long as it's under 23 kilograms as well. And And then you can also have a hold as well. This is one reason why we went with British Airways rather than Air France. There wasn't too much price difference, I don't think, apart from the main difference being the amount of luggage you can take. That's in the price rather than paying extra. So you got the hold luggage, that's 23, which obviously is the big case. You can also have hand luggage. I can't remember quite the size of it, but I know that this case here is kind of roughly the size, just about, so it's this wide. Because you can take whole hand luggage, I don't really need it for the way out there. What I'm doing is taking the bag that's suitable for like hand luggage, but I'm putting it in my big case just now because I don't need it just now. But you know, if I happen to buy quite a bit of merchandise or things, which can happen, I've obviously got this then as a spare case. So luckily this actually fits in to like the bottom of my case. I'll probably take like a video of it all in once I've packed. So I'm basically just using that as kind of a section in my big case just now, but like I said, I'll have that as a spare case for on the way home. As well as the hold bag, you can also have a backpack as well, which is, you know, a fair amount of luggage. It's basically the same luggage allowance as what we were to Florida for. So, you know, manage 2 weeks over there with 2 cases. So I think a trip to Disneyland Paris is going to be adequate. So something that I've started doing with trips is the cubes. Obviously I'm a bit bigger, so obviously my clothes are bigger, so when I fold them up, and obviously it doesn't take long to get a pile of things, and you're like kind of squishing it down trying to make more space. Weirdly, I don't know how, but using these cubes I just think everything seems to be a bit more compact. I could have probably stuffed a few more things in here. This is one of the bigger ones. These were from Amazon. It was like a pack. You got like 2 big ones, 2 small ones, a medium one, like a shoe size one and things. And you could pick the colour, so I went for purple. And I have all, is it 5 days in there? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. 5 days of outfits all in here. That's including like the bottoms, the tops or dresses, and also like cardigans as well in case I need it. That is all in this one, so that actually fits nicely into that little hold case that I've got, so we'll put that in there. Then I've taken the smaller one. Obviously I'm not going to show you my outfits, but I'll tell you about them later. I've got a smaller one here. I've got socks, pants and bras, also my pyjamas, and also taken a swimming costume because Sequoia Lodge has a swimming pool. Don't know if we'll use it. I think the idea is maybe like if we have really bad rain or something, or we are just knackered, maybe venture down to the pool. It's never something we've done, really done when we've stayed in Disney, is going to the pool, because you just want to spend all the time in the parks. But like I said, when we went in March, May, me and Gregor, we got rained out one evening, so if something like that happens, going back to the hotel and going to the swimming pool, it's maybe something nice to do while it's raining, if that happens, for example. So that again, that and that bigger one fits nicely in that hand luggage bag that takes up kind of like half my case. So that's like all the clothing side of things. Toiletries next. I have a Mickey Mouse bag here. It's quite big. Came as a set from Primark. I'm a big baby, I can't swallow tablets, so this is the fast acting melts, just in case you need painkillers or anything. I'm not one to take painkillers normally, but sometimes it's a must in Disney, so I would definitely recommend taking some form of pain relief just in case you get a sore head and things. Plasters, miniatures of shampoo and conditioner, some body lotion, deodorant. I've actually taken a bigger size one. I was contemplating a miniature, but it is super hot just now. There's a heat wave here in the UK, so just so I know that I have plenty, which I know this will definitely do, I just decided to get the smaller, kind of bigger size ones rather than a travel razor. A travel toothbrush, so it just pops. Ooh, pops open. I quite like these ones because obviously you kind of protect. I was making sure not to use too much of one of the toothpastes we had so I can use it over in Disney, and then I'm just going to chuck the rest of the tube while I'm over there. To be honest, I tend to do that with like my toiletries as well. Try and chuck as much as I can over there, so that the weight and things for coming back isn't as heavy. Sun cream, because it is meant to get pretty hot over there, so just got a little tube of that. And also, something I've not done before, but I'm going to give it a go. I get really sore feet. I've got plantar fasciitis, if anyone knows what that is. So they do get really sore, and your feet are going to get sore no matter what in Disney. So I've actually got some cheap socks from Primark, and I've got some ibuprofen gel. Obviously I can use this like on aches and pains anywhere if I so have, but I think in the evening when I know my feet are going to be sore, or even in the morning for a bit, I'm going to put some of this gel, like slap it on my feet, put the socks on, and then I'm going to just get rid of the socks and leave the socks in Disney. But I'm going to hope that helps, maybe with a bit of the pain, if I've got any inflammation or whatever in my feet. Yeah, of wipes, they can be, you know, handy for things. Hairspray, some energy tablets. I've dotted these around different bags and things. Like I said, I'm getting old, so energy tablets. I also bought this little scrunchie because one of the outfits I've got is kind of 30th dancer-esque inspired. You'll see what I mean when you watch the vlogs, but a lot of them have their hair in little scrunchies, so I needed like a little one, so I got it in Asda. I don't know if I'll do it or not because obviously ears I've got on as well, but yeah, it's there just in case, just a teaser just in case I need to do any fancy things with my hair. This particular brush actually it's actually broken. This bit keeps coming out now. Once it goes in, you can use it a wee bit, but it keeps popping out. So again, because I know it's kind of done, I'm taking it to use in Disney, and then I'm just gonna kind of shove it in the bin over there. Again, means less I'm taking back. So that's in there. And then I have a travel perfume. I've got just now, what's this? Gucci Bamboo. I've got a little subscription with a fragrance shop where you can get, you can choose what fragrances you want every month. It's £12, and it comes in a little travel holder, but I've got the travel holder over there. And then the spray comes every month, and there's like hundreds you can choose from. So yeah, so I've decided just to take the Gucci Bamboo one. Just so I smell pretty. Simple makeup bag again. There's like certain things in there where I have like tried to pretty much use as much of it as I can, but leave enough for my trip. For example, I've actually got two different primers in there, elf primers, but I know that that'll do pretty much for the trip, and then I can just get rid of the pot over in Disney. So I've got my makeup in a wee little Mickey Mouse bag. I really like doing my eye makeup even over in Disney, and again, because I've kind of got a few themed outfits, I kind of really wanted to have my eyes looking nice. So I decided to take 2 Disney palettes with me, probably more than I need to take, but I really like the colours in both of these. So I have the Disney Villains palette by Mad Beauty. So it looks like that. So there's some really pretty colours in there, and also I have another Mad Beauty one, but this is the Lilo and Stitch one. This has some really funky colours, just very pretty colours there, and also, so I think it gives me a wide variety of things. So I'm going to put them just in the side there, so that I like to pack. Always take like a bin bag or something. I find it useful like for dirty clothes and things, just to keep it separate and things. So we have a bin liner. I was gonna get a couple of these, but I didn't have time to get like kind of cheapy ones posted, and I can't find any locally. But I was in a shop. If you're from the north of Scotland, you'll probably know about the famous Spotty Bag shop. I happened to be there the other day, and they actually had one adult one left. It was only $1.29, so this bright yellow one. So I grabbed that, so that'll do. So I'm hoping the fact that I have one, it won't rain. To take, obviously it doesn't have to be Disney, but I would recommend taking shopping reusable bags. Disneyland Paris have done away with single-use plastic, so they will charge you, I think the little ones are still maybe €1, they might have gone up to $1.50 to £2. I think the bigger ones are like nearer €4 now. Obviously they're a nice little keepsake, but if you've been before, obviously just remember to take them back again, otherwise you'll be kicking yourself once you're there thinking, oh, I bought one last time, need to buy another one. But yeah, just, you know, it saves a few quid if you take some bags with you. So that I will shove in here as well. I remembered to put it in my case, but if I remember to put it in my park bag on the day that I need it, it's a totally different story. And then I have some travel hair straighteners, so they are very dinky, but yeah, they're pretty good, and they come in this little pouch. Deal with my mum, if I take the straighteners, she'll take the hairdryer, so she's taken a travel. In France they use a different kind of plug socket. I'm needing to quickly phone my mum though after this video, because I don't know if these are American ones or French ones. Adapters is good. Also, my mum's going to be taking it. It's like a little, what would you call it? Not like, kind of like a power cable, but it's like in a cube form. So you got different plug sockets. So you put the one plug into the plug point, but it gives you like 4 different plug sockets. Does that make sense? She's got one of them that we're going to take because Sequoia Lodge is really bad. It's a bit dated for plug points, and they don't have like USB sockets yet, whereas most of the other ones have that. So yeah, so she's going to take. Normally I don't go over the top with like accessories and things. I just take the basics because I want to take as much merchandise back with me. This time I kind of want to get a wee bit fancy, so I have themed outfits, and obviously I've got some accessories to go with them, and rather than just taking a part bag with me, I've actually got a couple of bags with me. So yeah, so the themes, oh my goodness, what's that? The themes I've got is, I've got the kind of 30th theme going on, so I have that. I'm going to have a Rapunzel theme day, a Stitch theme day, a Minnie Mouse theme day, and then for my birthday I'm going to be a princess. So yeah, I'm going to have ears and a few accessories with me, so yeah, I'll need to pack those ears. And also this tiara, but I was a bit worried like how I was going to take that. But one of the accessories I've got for Rapunzel is this amazing Daniel Nicholson bag. So it looks like this. I'm so excited to use this and kind of like show this off. But I'm putting a few like accessories and things in it because then it won't get damaged. So that tiara will go in. I have this shoulder pal which will be part of the outfit, so little Pascal's gonna just have a wee nap in there just now till we get over to France. More of those energy sweeties. What else? These are earrings. I've just put them on the card. They're from Primark. Most of them are still the Stitch ones, hopefully you can see that there. But I've also put some Rapunzel ones on there too, and also just some little flowery ones. So yeah, oh, and my mini studs as well. So they're going to go in there. I also found these, which I might use, might not. Little Primark bracelets with Stitch on it. So pop that in. Again, don't know if I'll use this, but I picked up some little hair extensions because some of the dancers have like pink and purple hair extensions in. So I might use them, I might not. We'll see. Then I have my lanyard with some pinsies on it. I might grab a few more pinsies though. So if there's people to trade or cast members, I have plenty with me. So yeah, let me just put my tiara in there as well. This is this little bag here with the charger for my camera, the charging cable for a fan, and also I'll put my plug for my phone in there as well. Take this one with me. I was going to use it as like my travel bag, but it is kind of like that kind of pulley duffel bit at the top. To be honest, I have just more got this for my mini outfit. So this is Loungefly actually, backpack. It's quite nice that I can kind of roll it and fold it so it can kind of sit. Oh, it could sit there. And that can go on top. Fab. So yeah, it was made of leather, so I think it's going to be quite like uncomfortable if it's really hot. And plus I know this one that I got from Shop Disney, maybe you might have seen it, but I added a few patches to it. This one we've taken to Florida, I've taken over back to Disney, and it is in sort of good nick and it's really spacious, so I'm going to use this as my travel bag for now. I'm also going to put in a little side bag which I forgot to take upstairs with me, and that's pretty much it really. But in my day bag slash travel bag I've got like a pen, because it's going to be super duper hot. I have a fan. These are on Amazon, they're fantastic, different colours. It can fold smaller as well. There's USB setting, and oh, it's just give me a minute guys. That I think is going to be a godsend while we are over there. So I've got that in there. What else do I have? I have this little bag which my power bank is going to go in with its cable ready in case I need it. And then I have this little pouchy. This was from you find the Olaf around Epcot last year. I knew it would come in handy. Everyone laughed at me for spending like 20 quid on it, but I think we'll find who's laughing now. So I have some batteries and memory cards for my camera, so that's just going to sit in there with the power bank and cable for going around the park. I also have more energy in this form and also little tree things. Then I'll have my normal purse in there as well, but I have this little thing when we used attraction tickets for Florida, and it came in this little pouch that's got a little slip at the back, opens up and you got 2 pockets. I have all our kind of paperwork in the front bit here, then I have my passports here, and then I also have my French purse, because I like to have a British purse and a French purse. I don't know if anyone else does that, or it's just me and my mum. Are we a bit weird? I'm not sure. Yeah, it's just a little Mickey Mouse one with euros in it, and I've already got my euros aside for our private taxi, because we could pay him direct, which we prefer to do rather than paying it online prior. So yeah, all the kind of important stuff is in this wallet. Yes. So can't lose that. So yeah, that is pretty much what I take with me. Other things that sometimes I would take, if I had Gregor with me, I would take a reusable water bottle, take the tiny, like, Robertson's really concentrated juice, take it in a box, like a little sandwich box, so would use them obviously so water's cheaper and obviously can flavour it, so it's a bit nicer than just plain water. That's quite good. And then I normally take like a box, because if you happen to take, you know, buy something that's breakable, like a Christmas ornament or something, at least you could like stuff it in the little box, so you know it's going to be more secure in your case and things. I'm going to risk it this time and not bother with a box. And also I would normally maybe take a few snacks and things. Because we're staying in Golden Forest Club, we get tea time treats and things, so we can kind of take away juice and things from that, and then we're getting like snacks and things there, so I don't feel the need to take that stuff that I would normally do. But yeah, it's a good idea. Well, I think it's a good idea. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So let me just kind of try and show you, oh goodness me, what we've got going on here. So this is my big case. This is that little one that I was saying that if needed on the way home I can use as hand luggage. This will be my hold luggage. I've got one of the packing cubes here, the other one's just in there, cables and things. Then that was like my makeup and my straighteners and ponchos and stuff. Underneath is my spare bag that I'm taking, some accessory bits. The only other thing I'm going to be putting in here is some shoes, my makeup, and another little side bag maybe for the evening if I want to have it. But yeah, there's still plenty of space really, I think, especially when I have basically all of this space technically free for coming back up the road. So yeah, pretty chuffed with how it's all working out. Hopefully it's under 23 kilograms. I've not thought about that bit though. But anyway guys, I'm going to leave you with this, and the next video hopefully will be a travel vlog. So see you then. Bye.